What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Motors and Mischief. Today we're taking a break from Project F250 and we're working on Tyler's Ranger. You guys all love Tyler's Ranger. It's by far and away at the moment our most popular video. So in that video we mentioned that we had got some rust back here. So take a look right here. You can see we've got some gnarly bubbling up underneath the paint there. Not sure how it's going to show up on the camera, but in the dark or with the black paint, but you should be able to see it. It's pretty nasty. So we're going to go ahead and get that fixed today. We're going to get rid of the rust and we're going to repaint the bumper. All right, first thing we're going to do is pull the tailgate off, get it out of the way. So to do that, open this, get this tonneau out of the way. Pull out one side and then the other side just slides right out. Come on, Ranger, just slides right out. Ranger. There we go. See, told you, just slides right out. All right, next thing we got to do is get this plastic piece off, and it just clips down in the top, so we will just pop those clips off. Why are you fighting me, Ranger? Finally, sheesh. Look at that, we didn't even break any of them.
Yay.
So, for those of you taking this off yourselves, there's what all the clips look like. Alright, so here's the rest that we are going to want to get to. You can see the top of this is in pretty good shape, and you can see right there where the rust has started to see where the rust started to eat into the bumper there. So what we're going to do is we're going to sand that off, and we'll come all the way around to the corner here because there's a little bit of, you can see right there where it's starting to bubble up. We'll get that as well. And it looks to me, feels like it goes over to about here. I think the rest of this is fine. It comes down to here. So we'll be able to see it real obvious when we start sanding on it. So we're going to go ahead and put you guys on some time lapse, give you some cool tunes to listen to. We're going to bust out the DA, and we'll get this sanded down, and we'll bring you back in as soon as there's something to look at. All right, let's go. Alright, so we got the rust all sanded off, and we got everything smoothed out with the flap disc. The rust was actually a lot worse than I thought it was, than I was expecting. Not really sure how that happened because it came out from the middle of the bumper. There was no damage to the paint before the rust hurt it. Thought we were going to find something on top or from behind, but we didn't find either one. So anyway, we got all of that off of there. And then we went ahead and we hit it with some rust reversal paint. Now, strictly speaking, that's not necessary because we got everything off of there. But since I'm not sure what caused that, we went ahead and be a little bit extra careful, and we put that paint on there. So now what we're going to do is going to Bondo this up and get a nice layer of Bondo on there. Then we'll form it smooth so that it's back the way it is. or back the way it was, so the bumper's all nice and smooth. And then we'll get some primer on it and we'll paint it. So next step is Bondo. Let's do that. Alright, Bondo's dry, so now it's time to sand that Bondo, get everything nice and smooth, and get the contour back into the bumper. That's probably going to take a little bit to get that sanded down, so I think we'll put you guys on time-lapse. I can listen to some more cool music, and we'll be back as soon as it's done. Alright, let's go. Alright, we got the primer all on. It looks great. You can tell it's nice and smooth. Everything looks really good on it. So next step is to sand the primer smooth with 600 grit sandpaper, and we'll go ahead and prep this. Now, we are only painting this part of the bumper. The whole thing's painted, and normally, if all that were visible, we would paint the entire thing so that the color matched. But because of the plastic, you can't actually see both sides. There's actually not there's no continuous paint between both sides. So what we're going to do is the color that we've got should be super close. So we're just going to paint this side, and shouldn't be any different from that side once we get all done, and that'll save us having to paint both sides. So next step is to go ahead and sand this smooth, and once we've got it all smooth with the 600, then it'll be ready for the color coat. So start sanding. And we're sanding into the other paint so that it will stick. Okay, we're finally ready for color coat. So we're just using Dupli-Color's color coat. Normally I would order color matched paint for this, but when we do, there's got a little bit of rust at the front of the bed, and when we do that, we're going to get the color matched paint, the same kind of stuff that we got for the 250. But for this, it'll be just great with the bumper, and that way we wouldn't have to order it. So we're going to go ahead and put on probably 3 coats of color, and then there is a 30-minute wait time, and then we'll put the clear on, and then we'll be all done. So let's go ahead and get that paint on. We'll just dry for half an hour, and then we'll put the clear coat on it. What's up, guys? It's the next morning. Paint dried overnight. Came out fantastic. Quite pleased with that. Looks really good. So we're going to go ahead and get the truck put back together, and then we'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. All right, guys, so that's it. We got the bumper all fixed on the Ranger. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, subscribe, all that good stuff would be great. We really appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Peace. All right, so first thing we're going to do is take a break while my neighbor cuts stuff. The bumper and get everything fixed up properly. We're so close.